we're gonna make really quick. It's called an Oreo dirt dessert. It's not letting me pop up the picture for some reason, but it's that little treat right there. I don't have all of those toppings to go on top because they were sold out, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. So first, I'm gonna tell you what we need. We need 16 ounces of cream cheese, 8 ounces of Cool Whip, vanilla instant pudding, milk, Oreos, and whatever toppings you want. We're gonna make it look like a little cemetery, so whatever toppings you want for that. And then we are going to blend the cream mixture. So we're gonna add instant pudding mix with milk to a bowl, and we're gonna blend it. So,
Okay.
Okay, Victor, you're going to open this up and put that in there.
For the pudding?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hi, Frankie. I don't know that one. Do that over this, so if it spills in the bowl. There you go. Oh, that was fine. Okay, we're gonna add 3 cups of milk. Now we're going to mix that up. So I'm just going to raise this up and turn it on. Picking up pretty easy. You want to get the mix?
Yeah.
Turning it up a little bit more. Huh? Sorry, guys. We gotta look for something really quick. I'm gonna turn this off, drop it down. I'm just gonna scrape the bottoms just to make sure we got all of it.
Well, open.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to pop this off. Take this off. I'm gonna get a whisk and I'm gonna mix it. Whisk. I'm gonna whisk it. Okay. So our next step is to put in the cream cheese. So if you want to open this up. Going to add this back here. Open that up and we're going to drop it in here and then we're going to mix it back together again. Okay, that's tricky.
Yeah.
So we'll just take our butter knife here. Okay. Go ahead and dump that in there.
Wait, there?
Yeah.
Okay. Ah.
Yeah. Here, if you need to scrape it, you can use this too. Sometimes the cream cheese will get stuck to the wrapper, but you can just use a spoon or something to scrape it off.
Yeah. Huh? Yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna raise this back up.
Yeah.
Turn it back on and mix that together. I want to go too crazy. So keep looking at my instructions. Okay. We'll turn it up a little bit higher now, and I'll show you guys how it looks when it's done. Okay, I'm going to whisk it now because it's still a little bit chunky and I don't want the chunks in it, so I'm just gonna whisk it. So this is how it's looking so far. I'm gonna whisk that, Victor. I'm just gonna mix it up until those chunks go away. You're gonna mix for a little while, okay? Okay. Scoop that out of our way. Okay. So now you want to crumble up the Oreos. So he's mixing that. We'll do the Oreos. You can either put them in a baggie and crumble them up, or you can put them in a blender and put it on one of those settings. Pop them. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna mute it for just a little bit while this is going, so it's not too loud. I'm gonna use this whole thing of Oreos. This is gonna be like the dirt part of it.
More? That's too much?
All of it.
Dotted the more, the part more?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so we're dropping these in. I'm gonna do just a little at a time just because I don't want them to get stuck anywhere. Okay, I'm gonna mute you guys
We'll play when I'm done, okay?
just so it's not really loud.
All right.
1 second.
We can play when I'm done, okay?
Okay, so this part is chopped already, so I'm just gonna take a bowl and pour them in there. So they're out of the way, and then I can add the next batch. So they're pretty chopped up. Whoops. And we're gonna do the same thing again, just add more Oreos. For me, doing it in sections works best, but you can do them all at the same time if you want. I'm gonna mute again. That's done. Last row of Oreos we're gonna toss in. Okay, I'm gonna mute one last
Look at you two. So strong.
Okay, the Oreos are done. They're chopped up. And the setting I used, each blender might be a little bit different. I just used the chop setting. And they look like this. They're nice and chopped up. Let me see, Victor. This is still a little bit chunky. Let's add this to the mixer again. We're gonna add something else to this. We gotta put in the Cool Whip. Maybe that'll help with the chunky stuff. It's gonna be a little tricky to set on here sometimes, so bear with me. Okay, there we go. So now we're going to add Cool Whip, which is 8 ounces of that. Oh, I was looking for this. So we're just gonna fill up our 1 cup measuring cup with this. Go ahead and put that in there, Victor. Yeah, put that in there. And we're gonna put the thing back on and mix it up. Take it. You have gloves, you're good. Okay. So now we are going to put this thing back on. Lock it in. Bring it back up and turn it back on. Maybe if I plug it in, it'll go on. Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna mix it on low for a little bit. Because if I go too high, it's gonna spray everywhere. I don't want it to spray everywhere. Okay. Now I'm gonna go a little bit higher. Go a little higher.
Let's get some breakfast, dude.
It off. Pour it down. Take this piece off. That aside. Get my whisk, and I'm just gonna whisk this up again.
Oh, you want water?
Everything is pretty much together. This is still coming out a little bit chunky, which is fine. I guess we'll work with it. Okay, so this is how this looks. So now what we're going to do is assemble it. So you can either put the filling first or the Oreos first. Whichever you start with first is what's going to end up on top. So I want to do dirt on top. So I'm going to do the Oreos
Good
first.
stuff right there.
Guys, I lost my.
It's a good, yeah. You want to make that recipe?
It's really good. I've made one like this before and it's pretty good. Okay, so all we're gonna do is take this. Let me point you guys. Okay. So Victor, we're just gonna take this and sprinkle some of the Oreos down here, okay? So do you want to do that part? Yeah.
Enough?
Yes, sir. Not all of them, just a little bit.
Yeah, it's good. You're learning all the food, right?
Bottom. Okay.
Get this.
Yep. So it's full here at the bottom. We're gonna take our filling here.
Slowly.
Yeah, it's the pudding, cream cheese, and Cool Whip. We're just gonna pour some over the Oreos and spread it.
What, I should make that for you? Yeah, it tastes like pretty good for Halloween.
You
Yeah,
can start with a little bit and then add more as you go.
here, Dennis. Ooh.
Just kind of spread it on like it's frosting.
Dennis. The menace. What are you doing?
Just like that.
Here, Dennis.
So just like this. Then we're going to add more
Yeah.
Oreos again, and you're just going to continue to do that until it's full. Okay, do you want to do the Oreos?
Little or lot?
Just a little, kind of sprinkle everywhere. Shake it. Whoop. Okay, stop. We're gonna need a little bit more.
What you're feeling?
Yeah.
All right, let me heat it up. Okay.
Just gonna fill in some of the spaces.
Gotta, come on.
Okay, just like that, and then we're gonna add the pudding again. Spread it. Sometimes it gets really mixed with the Oreos, so just get more. Just keep spreading. Kind of ends up mixing together a little bit. But...
A couple more bites.
Okay. Add some more Oreos there. Shake it all over. Okay, stop. I'm gonna spread these out because I still need some for the final, for the top of it. So I'm gonna use the rest of what's left in here. I'm just gonna put that on there. Scrape our bowl as good as we can. Let's spread this all over again.
That's some good stuff, Dennis. All right, I'll get you a napkin, okay? Not dirty napkin.
Okay.
Here you go, Dennis. Swipe them out.
Okay, so now we're going to add the last of the Oreos. We're going to spread those everywhere as much as we can, just to make that look like there's dirt on top of it. Okay, I'm gonna switch my gloves out really quick, and then I have some cookies we're gonna write RIP on.
Ooh, cool.
Okay, so for this part, we just got the Milano cookies and the writing gel pen. Not a pen, the writing gel stuff. Do you want to open that up, Victor?
What, the cookie?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
You can do as many of these as you want or as little as you want. It doesn't matter. Thank you, sir. Let's go out this. Give me a second. Okay, this part doesn't have to be perfect.
Dennis.
So we're just gonna take our cookie, our
You want
gel
chocolate
pen.
sauce on your waffle? Yeah.
Yeah, I have.
Okay. This is kind of a little bit liquidy, so I'm gonna try my best. Okay. I have to write it small. Maybe if we shake it up before. Where'd the lid go? There it is. I'm gonna put the lid back on and shake it up a little bit. Let's mix it up.
What's he doing?
Try it on another one. And mix the gel up a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna take the cookie and I'm gonna try my best to write RIP on it.
He's doing all stuff. Yeah.
Cool, I did it. So we're gonna just make some that look like this. And then you stick it in. And you can just place them wherever you want. You can put the little candy corn pumpkins. You can put gummy worms. You can put peeps, the little ghost peeps. But that's it. Pretty simple. Do a couple more of these.
Looks good.
And I'm just gonna kind of place these in random spots on here.
It looks good.
Thank you. And then you're just gonna put it in the fridge.
All the things.
I like to do it the day before and put it in the fridge overnight, just so that way it has time to set. That's all I've got, guys. Yes, sir. Thank you. Now we have like little grapes. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Anybody gonna try it?
Yeah.
Welcome, thank you.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah. Zoom.
The Zoom? Yeah, you made it in time for your Zoom. Dude.
Hey, Nicole, can I try some?
Yeah.
Can you see some, Nicole?
Okay. All right, guys, that's all I've got for today.
I'm sorry, Don. Your interlock